Okay guys, so today what I want to do is talk about Battlefield Hardline, if it's worth buying, on my on my impressions on the beta so far. So, you can still get into the closed beta. You might get into it, you might not. I'll say you still can, but you might not. But if you can't, then there should be an open beta coming out before the game comes out sometime. So yeah, that might come in about 2 months or something like that. And yeah, so now this is only my impression, there's not anyone else's impression, something like that. But to be honest, I don't think it's a good time to release the game, seeing as though it's in the middle of the Battlefield 4 like DLC, it's still in the middle of it. And right now I'm in blood money game mode, where you have to get money and then take it back to your base. And yeah, so you have to put it in your vault, and you can steal it from like the money pile. You can get it from the other people's bases who got it from the money pile and then put it back in their base. And yeah, so I think it's an okay game, but I'll get to my like proper impressions at the end of the video. Now, Levolutions are back, so but Levolution this time, I think they actually do make a difference, and I like Levolution this time. Like in the last Battlefield, I didn't think Levolutions like made the map better. I think it just made it worse. Like on Siege of Shanghai, when the skyscraper fell down, the best place on that map was like the skyscraper on top, where you had like the best gun battles and stuff like that. But then it just like fell down, and then that place was terrible to have gun battles, so I didn't like it. And now, as you can see there, something just flashed up saying I could take ammo from him, and eventually I'm running after him to take ammo so I could show you for the video. Now, this is the new thing, you can take ammo just from other people's like bodies, so if you won't need ammo, they don't have to like chuck it down on the ground, you can just take it. So I think it's here, I get it, so you don't have to like be waiting for them to take it down and they just have no clue to go in the game. You can just take it like right there. I took some ammo, and yeah. But the ammo that you take is like, it's on like a timer, I guess, so you get some ammo and then you wait a bit and then you get some more ammo and then you wait a bit. But a clip in like certain situations, just a clip, can make like a massive difference between like life or death. And there's something else I wanted to talk about. It's called the Survivalist. It's a gadget that you can get because you can get gadgets. And yeah, it basically revive yourself. And I don't know what showed up there on the screen. I think it's something where you just like get something like a perk or something like that. But I've never seen that before in any Battlefield. But like I was saying, if I can remember what I was saying right now. Yeah, the Survivalist. It's like Last Stand, but obviously you can't do anything Last Stand. So, but basically, imagine if you got didn't get shot in the head and you just got shot in the body, and you went down to the ground, and then you can revive yourself with like a kind of like injection that you put into your arm, and then you can get back up and you turn on your back and then you can shoot people. I think it happens here. Yep, right here. And you can watch this. Thing in your arm, turn around, but I'm such a death that I just died again. But like I was saying, you can get outside of cars, like lean your head outside of cars, and I killed the person that was leaning their head out of the cars. And also you can do damage to cars and stuff by shooting them, which is pretty cool. I mean, some things that you can't do damage to, you can do damage to helicopters and stuff like that, but you can't do damage to like armored vehicles and stuff like that. And I think it's really, like, there's only 2 game modes out right now, the Blood Money and the Heist. This one right now is the Heist. There should be a clip of like Blood Money. In the Heist you have to get package and take it back to your and like escape if you're like a terrorist, and if you're police you need to stop them. But I've been talking too long now and I have to get into whether I think the game's good or not. Now, there's only 3 guns in the game for every class right now. There's loads of gadgets and stuff like that. And also, which I think is really cool, if you get a headshot, then this red marker shows up, like hit marker, which is cool. And also right here, we'll get like another like perk thing again, which I should take up a minute. I think you can get different things again. Well, not different, same thing. But I want to talk about the price of this game. It's £50, which is about $70–80 in America. And this game feels a little bit like arcade-ish, I would say. well, not really arcade-ish, but compared to Battlefield 4, it doesn't feel as realistic, and it feels like it would be about like a £30 game or something like that. But this is like a full price game, and I just don't think it's worth it, to be honest. I really don't. That's the thing about this game. It costs a lot of money, but I just don't think it's worth that much. I mean, it's a really fun game, but what I would say is try the game out before you like get it. And there's no excuse not to try the game out, because you've got the clothes bear, which should be in the description, the link to go and get the clothes bear. But if you don't get into that, then there's the open bear coming out in about like 2 months or something. So there's no excuse not to do it. And you can see the vehicle on the screen right now. That's like a spawn vehicle for all the team, which is really cool. But there's no excuse not to try the game out. So just don't. If the only reason I would buy this game is if I got it, and like if I got the beta or something and really liked it. No, I think it's an okay game. I think it's really fun, and to be honest, I think it's funner than what's it called, than Battlefield 4. And he's the thing again, the survivalist perk, and then I kill the guy who shot me. And the gun that I'm using right now is called the AKM, sorry. Now there's 4 classes in this game again, and they're called different things. There's the mechanic, there's the professional, there's the 2 others, but I can't remember the names. But the one that I'm using now is called the assault, but it's like a different name for each thing, because as you can see, the guy who killed me there, oh no, here you can see professional, enforcer, mechanic, and operator. Them are the 4 things, and what they are is assault, assault, mechanic. What? No, it's not called a mechanic. Assault, repair, the support, and recon. That's what they are, just from Battlefield 4. And as you can see right now, I'm damaging a vehicle from like putting my head out the vehicle, like I happened before. And yeah, but to be honest, I wouldn't get the game. But it's a really fun game, and if you can afford the game and you really like it from the beta and everything, then yeah. But my advice is like as good as anyone else's advice. So don't just listen to me. Go to other YouTubers, find out more stuff about the game before you decide to make like a decision to get it or not. And yeah, so this is a new series of like buy stuff or not, and well, it might be a new series. I'm just saying. And it is a really fun game to play. Like, I got the beta because I was quite lucky. Now, one last thing. As you can see right there, it said cash to spend, and inside now 41,000. And you can see it again right there. And every kill you get like money and stuff like that. For every point you get money. And you use the money to buy weapons and attachments and stuff like that. So you might unlock something, and then you use like attachment or something like that to buy like an attachment and something like that, or like a new gun. And yeah, so well, you can buy 42,000 quite a bit of money, because the gun only cost about 1,000 to 3,000. So I just got a lot of money, but I've only been spent like for about about 3 hours in total, like the whole time I've ever played it. So I only just got it today, but so I played it quite a lot. But that's my impressions on the game. And yeah, they brought motorbikes back, which is cool. But the motorbikes, you just can't fall off. As you thought at the beginning, like the suspension on the motorbike is just like incredible. I just hopped off a building and nothing happened. The bike didn't even explode. And my new favourite combo comes back, which I probably will buy the game because of this combo. And it is motorbikes and C4. You get on the back of a motorbike, ride around with C4, and ride around. Oh yeah, he's a evolution. But you ride around with like C4 on like the back of a motorbike, just one C4 off like tanks and stuff. Not tanks, you can't get tanks in this. But you chuck off like vehicles and then blow it up when you ride away on your motorbike. So here's the evolution. And there's only 1 map in the beta so far, and 2 game modes. But that's the evolution. It's like a crane falling down. But I think that's been it for this video. So like I said, only get the game if you like it, so try the game first. But I seriously wouldn't get it because it's just too much money. But anyway guys, that's been it for this video. Like, comment and subscribe. And